If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button. I typically post 1 video a week at the minimum. Sometimes I do 2. And I also like to teach you guys some of the tips and tricks of what I do in my lawn. So if you're interested in DIY lawn care or taking care of your house, those types of things, please consider subscribing. Let's talk about hurricane prep a little bit. You want to make sure that you've got food and water for about 3 days in case the power goes out and they can't get to you in time. You also want, with that, you want the food to be something easy that's not necessary to heat up unless you have like a gas grill or gas stove or something that you can access during the hurricane. Second to the essentials there, food and water, you want to make sure that you cut your grass, take an extra inch off or whatever, take it down a notch. And then I usually bag my clippings for that because I want to remove as much excessive debris and clean up stuff, things to clean up after the fact. Next thing I'd probably go ahead and do, which I had to do too, is tie up some of my trees, give them more support and brace them, make sure that everything is secure that way. When the winds blow through, nothing is just going all willy-nilly, which you can only prevent so much. In my garden, I also went ahead and harvested some more vegetables. That way they're not getting blown around and wasted. And then, once you do all of that, go ahead and if you're concerned about your windows, you can board them up. Now, the winds are still pretty strong with a Category 1, but ultimately it's just almost like a strong windy day here in Corpus. We experience a lot of wind in general, so not too concerned about Category 1 right now. Harvey was pretty bad. That was a Category 4, and we were south of that, so that flipped the playscape and some other things, but that really hit Rockport hard. But Hanna wasn't quite as mean as Harvey, so that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and watch this time-lapse. Hopefully this turns out pretty good. I've never done a time-lapse before, and I thought this would be a cool opportunity to do one and mess with it and see what it looks like. So here's the Hurricane Hanna time-lapse. So after this hurricane, we're out here and we're gonna look around. We got standing water, which that's really not that much water compared to some of these other storms that weren't even named, you know, just a regular old rainy day. Sometimes this will flood way worse, but this is the following day. Hanna made landfall yesterday around 5 p.m. and right now it's like 8 a.m. the next day, so we've been dealing with strong winds overnight and more rain overnight, but lawn-wise, we don't have to do a whole lot. I'd probably just go around, rake up some leaves, give it some time to drain. Yeah, it's gonna have to drain here, but you know, other than that, there's not much we're gonna have to do to repair. We've got some grass clippings and little things like that. We'll probably just rake the Bermuda, rake it, anything out there, and blow off any of these leaves and stuff before I get my first mow after the hurricane, but I gotta give it some time to drain. We're probably gonna drive around town and look for anything else to show you now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, make sure you hit that like button, tap subscribe down below, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DonsLawns1, and I'll see you in the next video. Best of luck in the lawn.